Right, let's move on to this story. There are no private ambulances and response vehicles available in KwaZulu-Natal today. The KZN Private Ambulance Association is marching to the head office of the Road Accident Fund. They are demanding payment for work done from February. The bill is currently sitting at 5 million rand. eNCA's Dasen Thathiah is in Durban with more on this particular story. So it's a bit confusing for me, Dasen. What exactly are these ambulance drivers demanding from the Road Accident Fund, and what's the link there?
Well, Tulas, let me start here and just give you a sense of what this looks like and the extent of how many private ambulance service providers are actually involved in this protest. So this issue relates to non-payment by the Road Accident Fund since February this year. Some of them are saying that it's more than 5 million. It could even be as much as 7 million rand. Now, this relates particularly to vehicle collisions that private ambulance services attend to. You know that primarily you've got the provincial ambulance services that attend to those, but these private services make a lot of their income and run their ambulances on the money that they get from the Road Accident Fund. Now, without that, many of them are saying that they are having significant challenges regarding staffing, paying salaries, and I think most importantly, keeping these vehicles on the road. So I'll bring in now Andile Nduli, who is with the KZN Private Ambulance Association. Andile, I know you might struggle to hear me, but why did it have to get here? Why was this not a negotiation or a discussion that took place with the RAF behind closed doors?
It's a pity that this has to get here today because we have approached Road Accident Fund, but we are not satisfied with the answers because we have found out that our claim has been there, being stored there without being touched, saying it's a COVID-19 staff was not working, and they only started to work on our claims during when we already approached them and we told them that we're gonna strike. So today we are striking because this is affecting our small businesses. We are the young businessmen owners. Most of us here, we are the youth. So this is affecting us, it's affecting the employees. We have over 450 employees to 800. So those people we are forced to stop some of our employees to give them short time because we don't have money. We don't have money for petrol. What we are saying, we're saying if Road Accident Fund doesn't have enough money to pay us, why? Because they are still collecting a levy, petrol levy for people every day. So why they haven't paid us? So we want the chairman of Road Accident Fund and even the Minister of Transport and even Minister of Health to investigate these things and come back to us with the valid answers because this is not right for our business.
Mr. Nduli, how does it normally work? So before COVID and before all of these problems you've been facing, how did private ambulance services get paid by the RAF? Was it almost an immediate payment? And how did they determine when and for which incidents they would pay you for?
Even before that, we were not happy that we as a business owners, the small business owners have to wait for 120 days for payment after we have submitted our claims. So we don't want 120 waiting period, and we don't have a proper pay run. We don't know when we're going to be paid. We want the 30 business days after the payment will be after 30 days because the government also said the small businesses have to be paid after 30 days. So we are so worried if we are being paid 120 days, how we function in that 120 days period.
What's the report from the roads today? Because the majority of ambulance service providers, private ambulance service providers, are here and are not attending to vehicle collisions, as I understand it. Is there chaos on the roads from what you're hearing?
Yeah, from my research and from my information which has come to me, we have found out that most of our members are here and they have not responded to most of the accidents in the morning. So we haven't responded to any accident. There is a lot of accident that has been happening, especially in Durban in the morning. We have never responded to it. If it's continued like this, it's going to still continue. How the government has to see how it's going to work if we don't respond to accidents, because we are always the first one on scene on the road accidents.
Just lastly, before you go, I just want to clarify. So after you deliver your memorandum, will these services return to normal?
No, not today. Until 12 o'clock today, we won't be returning to normal. We're going to go and park our ambulances on our base, and then we won't respond to any accidents today until tomorrow. But we will only respond for medical insurance and medical aid. But for today, for accidents and road accidents, we won't respond to it until 12 midnight today.
Thank you very much, Andile and Duli Tulas. I just want to pick up.
All right, we're going to have to leave that there with